I'm afraid you've got me on my lonesome. Carlina's absolutely out for the count inside, and I've tapped her on her leg, I've called out, and then I called Janine, and I think I'll maybe leave her to sleep. She was in the hospital this morning checking her leg, which had swollen up again. I'm not sure if they gave her anything, but she's certainly exceptionally tired, and it's maybe better to let her just sleep on. There was no mail that we need to deal with today, but I have found some of the parcels that came through last week, so I'm going to attempt to open them out here. And you need to ask me questions because I can't sit and talk by myself. Janine would say I could sit and talk to an empty room, but no. I need questions. That's far better. Otherwise, I'll go way off track. Right, I'm going to put this down. Ah, now I have to work out. Oh, I tell you, not organised for this at all. And not only that, I went in to go and use the computer inside, and it wanted me to sign in again and do some sort of security update. So I didn't know how to do that either, so it's maybe just as well that I'm not doing anything I should be. Oh gosh, right. I'm just trying to sort this out over here. You can probably see me on the goat camera. I'm the one wandering around with the big box. Oh, good grief. Right, that's that bit there. Oh goodness. Yes, I'm not having much success, but hey, give it a shot. Golly. How to do this? I do. Oh, I wonder if that wee bit over there will work. I tell you, this is ridiculous. I'm going to have to get that thing sorted. Right, I'm trying to balance. It's not working for me. That's worse. Probably need the husband to come over and give me a hand. But he's working. Oops, that's not going to balance. I see. Trials and tribulations. What can I utilise? Oh, I just don't know. Anyway, we're here. And, oh, look. Does that work? Please stick. Right, I'm going to take this down now. The bit that I just put over. Oh. Right. There we go. Look at that. Making use of the golf cart. Making myself all mucky in the process. So, if anybody sent anything in and I haven't actually found it, and yes, I am enjoying the cooler weather, because you know what, I'm going to have to try and keep an eye on these questions. And it's been actually very nice today, because although it is cooler and we've had a bit of rain, the rain hasn't been anything particularly much. It came down in a deluge and then disappeared again, so everybody's quite happy. But I did not take Harley out today because I didn't want her getting wet, because she's a bit precious. So, in the mail that appeared back in my house, because I think they were making comments that I bought it and it wasn't, it just came through my name. I have 2 super halters, and these are the pony size, because these are the ones that fit our bigger donkeys. And one came from D, thank you so very much, and the other one came from an anonymous person. So whoever that was, thank you very much, and thank you to D. These are something that I don't know whether or not somebody eats them or what happens with them, but we cannot keep track of halters. And now, oh my golly gosh, where you get the stuff on my head now? In here, oh, I love this. And this is another one from a Goldy supporter. Thank you. I have 2 of these. Oh, I've got to hold them up so they're on camera. So I have 2 of these, and what they are is my gate chains. Ta-da! And they come through, these are super, they come through actually with the little clips, so that we can keep people, dogs, animals, whatever, contained. And they come with the clips, so handy dandy clips to keep everybody in. And down at the barn we actually have them in 3 places down one side of a gate, because we do have goats. and the goats are very persistent. So thank you very much to that anonymous donor as well. That was very kind. And I'm wondering if this is the same thing. Oh, it is, but there's another. It's the same thing on it. You can't really read that, but it says, enjoy your gift from a Goldy supporter. Thank you very much. So this is another set of these. And this is another thing. It seems to be every winter we put them out, and then we go looking for chains, and I don't know what happens, but they come out of the mud because they've obviously gone into the snow, and then they end up in the ground. And they're just such an essential thing, because when you get breaks in fences and you get breaks in gates, it's so useful to be able to do that. So thank you, that's much appreciated. Now, here I've got another one. And this is also from a Goldy supporter, so thank you. I'm going to have the most secure farm in the whole widey world, so if anybody gets out, it's going to be our own fault because we haven't put the chain back in the gate. And that's quite a common problem, I must admit. Shameful to say it, but yes it is. So, today, I did housework today. That's not super fun at all, and I don't want to make a habit of it either. And I did some sort of that cooking stuff as well that I think I'm actually technically supposed to do on a daily basis, but don't. So yeah, be back to normal by tomorrow though, so that'll be fine. And Carleen, Janine and Judy took the dogs to Trask today. I'm not sure how many people they saw, but they went to do that job. And then on the way back, Judy took Carleen to hospital because her leg was a bit swollen this morning. And she stayed in the hospital longer than was expected, because I think as soon as Carleen goes in with anything to do with these cuts on her legs, what has to happen is they run blood tests and they make sure that there's no infection. One of the things I think would probably help if she didn't run a pair of scissors over them. Yes, so it's very scratchy and it's very difficult. So she's all a-okay. I have a funny feeling they've maybe given her something because I've never seen her quite so tired. She's totally out for the count. So I'm not sure what happened, but she's a-okay and still up and at it, although sleeping at the moment. So that was good. And then Janine has been doing a lot of work on the website and the internet and all the, oh my gosh, there are questions here, crikey, and other bits and pieces, because it's taken such a long time. Everybody's so busy and there's just so many things that keep changing and jumping around about all over the place. She did actually, as we'd always intended, she did actually manage to get YouTube Premium uploaded. It takes 24 hours because we have to do something odd with a code. It takes 24 hours for it to come into full operation, and we'll know whether or not it worked if the camera doesn't go down on Thursday morning. So that's a bit of progress that we've made. She's also found her friend in a bike shop who has offered to actually bring the pedicabs. Now we have 2 pedicabs. She has offered to bring the 2 pedicabs to, they have offered to fix them up. And the really good news is, it sounds like this person can help us get a team of veterans together to come and work with the pedicabs, which is a great relief because, quite frankly, I thought it was going to be me. And that's not so much fun. So we'll obviously be paying for the repairs and the upgrades to the pedicabs, and then that program should be up and running in the next month or so. Janine will go back to South Carolina for about 2 weeks. I think she's going this week at some point. I'm not sure which day. And then she'll be in South Carolina for a couple of weeks, and then she'll be back up and we'll get the pedicabs up and going. So that was something that we've been had in the planning for quite some time now, and it seems like it's coming to fruition, which is absolutely super. So that happened, and we've managed to set up our PayPal account, which is super, because you have to go through with our EIN number, and it's just taken a little bit of time to get all our ducks in a row, which is not uncommon for us, I must admit. But we've got all our ducks in a row, and we're moving on with that. So that enables us to pay the farrier, etc., and make sure that we have donations that come in through PayPal as well. So that just clarifies that, and that's one particular to Goldy's farm, which is super. What else is she doing? She hasn't done any housework today or cooking, just so you know. That was all on me. And Miss Harley Barley's still hanging on in there. I'm going to go down after this, and I shall go and double check and make sure that she's nice and comfortable. She's probably a bit indignant because I didn't have her out today, so I might manage to get her out just for a quick stretch of the legs. She's in really good spirits, which is super, because she's very, very good fun and full of personality. The animals on Meredith. So our 3 horses that we were quarantining for another rescue, they are going home tomorrow, we think, which is super, because that clears up the field where Carleen got the car stuck, and it's quite wet at the moment, so that allows us to rest it. We rest it for a specific period of time to make sure that because it's been used for quarantine, it's good to let any infections or any other bacteria, etc., naturally die off. We take a spray of chlorhexidine over the interior and the exterior of the run-in shed. It's a big, massive double run-in shed, and we bleach the concrete on the ground, and that's just to ensure that what we've got in operation over there stays clean and is ready for the next time. And should we put any of our clean animals into it, it means it's safe for them. The other thing that we're trying to implement is when we use that paddock, the buckets and the water buckets that go over there should technically be red for danger, so that we know exactly which ones we have to take extra care in sterilising. And they're also sterilised with chlorhexidine, which apparently is the best thing to get rid of the maximum number of things that we don't fancy having. So that's what's happening there tomorrow. We still have our bee barn with the mini horse and the donkey with the injured hoof, who we're calling Gertie at the moment. Pam named her, and it's important to name her because if we have to help her pass on it, we need her to have a name. And the male donkey is there as well. They're getting on fine, and the most peculiar thing about this female donkey, Gertie, is that, excuse me a second, that's enough! The goats are harassing my dogs. They do that quite often. They stare at them through the fence. It makes my dogs upset. So she's actually walking a bit better. This is never going to be cured, and from a vet's point of view, there is absolutely nothing we can actually do. We're dealing with an injury that's probably years old, and it's upsetting because we'd really hoped. You always bring an animal in and hope that you can do something to assist and enable them to go on and live a comfortable life. It's not the stage we're at with her, unfortunately. So we're making her as comfortable as possible, and we'll take that from there. Our lovely Miss Betty White is going to her new home on Saturday. I keep getting the wrong Saturday. And that's going to be absolutely fantastic. That means that we only have one mare on the property, and that is Brandy, also known as Sunshine, who is a bit of an utter stinker, to be quite honest. She's very food possessive and rules the paddocks with an iron fist, or feet should we say. So that's the only movement we've really got at the moment. Janine is making noises about moving things round about, so goodness knows what happens. I do actually wonder, and I was just having a think today, I do actually wonder whether or not it would be a good idea to take the white goats over to Meredith for a short period of time, because they're exceptionally good at eating grass, and we've got some very long grass in our back paddock, and it's maybe not that there's so much of it, it's maybe better to try and share it around as much as possible. So that's a thought. So if the white goats disappear, that's where they've gone to. Then what else is happening? Tomorrow will be Wednesday. We're shifting manure. It's super fun. It's a heavy job. We've got 2 paddocks, we've got 2 barns. Tanner's barn, the manure has to come out of there, and also the main barn with all our donkeys, etc. They also have to come out. Want to go and see my dogs? Little stinkers at the moment. Hold on, I'll see if I've got any questions. Look, I'm going all over the place. Well, you know what? The big dumpster's still here, but it was all loaded up on Monday. It just hasn't gone yet. Now, let me do. I'm seeing if I've got any questions. Any questions? Oh, look. See me in fingers. Terrible. Oh, thank you. I don't know why it came in. And the other one just said from a Goldy supporter. So thank you for both halters, D. Now I'm just checking through here. Harley's towels are all washed and they're folded and they're ready to go, but I'm going to keep them in the basement because things get dusty in the barn. So I have them ready just to pick up and run with. Thank you, Fugan. I know I'm whispering. I don't know why I'm whispering. It's probably because I'm outside and I'm trying not to be obnoxious. That's terrible, isn't it? Oh, dearie, dearie me. No. Yeah, so this is what we're hoping, Karen, that the YouTube Premium means the barn and driveway cameras won't go down on Mondays and Thursdays. I do not know what we're going to do with ourselves on Mondays and Thursdays if that's the case, because that's the way we know which day of the week it is. No, I'm not going back to Aiken. It's Janine that's going back to Aiken with Wanda, obviously. Yeah, I think Gwen might be coming up tomorrow. Yes, Janine's jury notice is on the desk, so that's all organised. Yes, it's not me that's going to Aiken. It's getting too hot down there for me. I won't be there till next year. Ah! Hello, darling.
The old jokes are the best, yeah?
I know, the heart attack. You going somewhere?
That was what I was trying to achieve, yeah.
Hello, sweetness.
How are you?
I'm okay.
What are you doing out here?
Well, Carlene's sleeping.
She's sleeping?
Yeah, and you know what? I didn't even have anywhere to hold the blinking thing, so I've had to make it up as I'm going along. Oh no! Oh dear! I don't know why it's trying to reconnect.
It's because I'm in the picture.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because you're so magnetic.
That's it, darling. You know. I'll see you later.
Are you going somewhere?
Oh, I just came out to give you a fright. That was all.
That was hilarious.
Let's go like that.
Thanks. You're so sweet. You could drive Ava to work and pick up ice cream. She's going right now. Or she's maybe just back.
Why would I take her to work?
Because then we've got the car.
But then we'd have to go and pick her up.
Okay. No ice cream then for you. Or me. Damn it. Anyway, never mind, right.
Have we not got the Volvo?
No, the Volvo's having a little fix up in the little place. Now, here we go. Hold on, I'm still going. Yeah. It's Janine and Wanda are going because they like hot weather, not me. Yuck. Now.
Maybe you could use that one there.
Maybe I could use what? Yes, that's fine. You can take it in. That's what they said. In case it gets wet, he's giving me instructions. I mean, seriously, so bossy. Is the chicken shouting tomorrow? No, I think it's the following day. I'm getting the questions. Look, I'm trying. I think they're going to be flying. I think they're driving down to Aiken because we need a trailer down there. And then I think what will happen is she'll fly back because that's a habit that we need to get into. I don't know what you saw in the yard cam. I'm a way out of sync here. I know, did you see him? Naughty Nick. I tell you. Any plans for the cable? Yeah, we hate the cable. The cable is in the bad books, and Nick has actually worked out a way to get the signal thrown from one building to the other, and that's what we're going to do. But we have to purchase the device, and it takes us a long time to buy anything, so we are working on that, and that will get it all sorted. Look, it keeps trying to reconnect, and that's Nick away. I do feel full movement. Gosh, I do feel full movement. I also feel breathing, and so we'll just have to have a good watch of her. Let's see. I think I'm down. Oh, yeah, I'm down here. You want me to take you over so you can go and see the goaty doties and the naughty doggies? Let me see if I can turn this around. It might try and reconnect because it's a bit. Hello, Kate. It's a bit tricky. Now I'm going to turn it round. I'll show you Carlene's car as well. I'll wait to see the state of this car now. I'm hoping it's not going to... Look at the lovely green grass. That's where Harley's going during the day. She's in here having a nibble of that grass, and it keeps her wandering about, so that's super. So over here, look at this. You can tell she's been doing off-road driving. There's even lumps of mud sitting on it here. And if I open this door... Oh no, they've cleaned that bit out. It was absolutely full of mud. Now... Here we go. Check I don't get run over. Look, these goats are so naughty. We'll go up this way. We'll go up my drive. This is me going as fast as I can. Oh look, I've got vegetables. I'm going to be growing vegetables. Me and Sophie. Go up round here and look at these little stinkers. They're all hanging out, and the reason they hang out up here is because what they like doing is noising up my dogs. They're terrible. Hello, Cheeky. Oh, he's a good boy. You're a good boy. They're just waiting for Mike. I'm not impressed to see me at all. I think my dogs might have disappeared. Oh, there's Miss Gracie. Hello, honey pie. Oh! Oh, hello, honey bump. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Look at my puppies. Aren't they awful? Hi! This pair wrestle non-stop. All the time. And Nick... Shush! Junie, enough. Oh, you're a pest. Nick took the lattice that was at the bottom of... Thank you. At the bottom of the porch off. And now all the dogs are going underneath the porch. Junie! Oh, gosh. Constant dog wrestling. So you can see the pond. Oh, there's the husband. You can hardly see him. And we had a blue heron on the pond yesterday. Oh, no, it was Sunday when Bud was here. And we watched it. It actually managed to catch a fish. Junie! Manners. Managed to catch a fish and sat and ate it on the little walkway that comes over onto the island. So that was quite interesting and quite nice to see. But our ducks have disappeared again, which is pretty sad, but never mind. So anyway, goats will be going home soon. Be something for everybody to watch. And we'll see you tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure Carlene will be back up and at it by then. Night night, everyone.